Suspended sentence. Hey, we often hear the term. What exactly is it? Well, that takes us to this week's case. It involves a guy, Jim Jorgensen. He's living in Appleton, Wisconsin, and coming back from a wedding rehearsal dinner when he is picked up for DUI. Well, when his blood alcohol is tested, it turns out to be a 0.1. Well, the legal limit is 0.08, so he's over the legal limit, and he's prosecuted for a DUI. All right, case is going forward. He hires an attorney. The attorney on his behalf attempts to work a plea bargain with the district attorney. His attorney argues, hey, you know what, this isn't all that bad. It's a first offense, never happened before. Our guy is only 23 years of age. It was only a 0.1. It was a very low level of alcohol, and there was nobody else in the car. Let's cut this guy a little bit of a break. DA on the other side says, no, it was his first offense, but he's just starting out in life. He's going to be at a time in life when he's going to be drinking, we're hanging around bars. He needs to understand you can't get drunk and drive. Okay, so the attorney on the other side is arguing, well, come on, let's do something here. And finally, they reach a deal whereby Jim agrees to plead guilty to the offense, and the DA agrees to argue to the judge that in agreement for his cooperation that the judge should impose a suspended sentence. Well, what's a suspended sentence? Basically, it's an opportunity for the judge to give some leniency in a case where maybe the offense wasn't all that terrible, as in the case of Jim Jorgensen. And suspended sentences can take one of two forms. They can be unconditional. In an unconditional suspended sentence, it means that whatever the punishment would have been, let's say it was going to be 6 months in jail or a $1,000 fine, whatever that was going to be, it's just plain suspended and the person never has to serve. On the other side of the coin, it can also be conditioned. Conditioned means that it's conditioned upon certain events taking place. And in this instance, it might be that the individual, Jim Jorgensen, would not be involved in another DUI prosecution for a specific period of time. If he's not involved in another DUI prosecution, let's say for a year, well then the suspended sentence remains. If, however, he's involved in another DUI within a year, then the sentence will be reconsidered and portions of it or all of it may be imposed. Also can be conditioned upon other factors such as doing community service, which technically really isn't a punishment. It's usually voluntarily done on behalf of the person who pleads out in a case. So, what do we learn from this case? What do we learn from this case? We learn about suspended sentences, and basically a suspended sentence is the crime is committed, the person is found guilty, they usually plead out, the sentence is suspended, and that sentence can either be conditional, dependent upon things that will happen in the future, or it can be unconditional. Okay, we bring you this case as we bring you cases every week so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.